Everything is going to topsy-turvy with the Shiba Inu army. Many are enthusiastic. In an instant, the terror dissipates. There has been a massive Shiba Inu buying frenzy on Coinbase. This is more than just a move. There's a significant reason for this. Experts are no longer providing updates. Perhaps this is the first step toward achieving a major breakthrough for Shiba Inus. Tell me what's going on. Furthermore, what am I even referring to? Allow me to clarify. Important notice. Shiba Inus are having a wild day today. The sense of being indeed. If you take a quick look at the chart, you could see that the price is theoretically falling. However, if you delve a bit more, you'll discover that a significant development is imminent. Because even though there was a small drop in pricing, the community, it's all ablaze. All this excitement and commotion is making people act as if Shiba Inu is going to skyrocket. Their suspicions may be well-founded based on our observations. This is when things get wild. Coinbase just had a huge event. This is a very dramatic and striking maneuver. A Shiba Inu fanatic. Neither is it a little-time buyer. This is about whales. Someone quickly moved a large sum, which could only indicate one thing. They're getting ready to make a big change. The majority of the time, whales aren't just acting this way. And that's just scratching the surface. The topic has just become more heated as a prominent analyst offered a take on it. Shiba Inu is supposedly getting ready for a big event, in their opinion, an explosion. Specifically, they noted a shift in the graph, and their explanation. It's as if the terror and chaos of recent days have vanished, disappearing as if by magic. All of a sudden everyone is calm. They have optimism, enthusiasm, and self-assurance. And you might be asking, well, how about today's price? Is there any progress being made with all this news? In response to your question, it is true that something is happening. The Shiba Inu, says one expert, has taken a powerful bounce and is now standing firm. Customers are refusing to budge. A little pushback is on the horizon, but the momentum is here. The pressure is intense. Just ahead is this level, and Shiba Inu could really take off again if we manage to crack it, which it seems like we could. Real momentum, not simply a pump and dump, is what I'm referring to. A little support is beginning to build right below, which is acting as a launchpad by maintaining a constant price. The focus is now squarely on the next objective. Another upswing might be in the works if Shiba Inu can muster up a little more effort and break through. Exactly like those that appeared during the last big run of meme coins. Like when everyone is rushing to stay up with the rapid pace of events. So although it may appear that today is a bad day if you only look at red candles, the underlying reality is actually quite bullish. A breakout is being hinted at by analysts, momentum is rising, and whales are buying. Nevertheless, there is a slight detour. You should know this before we all start emojiing like rockets and declare this a surefire lunar mission. One expert claims that, despite the widespread interest and whale behavior, even Shiba Inu hasn't been completely spared from the recent downturn in the cryptocurrency market. Across the market, crypto assets valued at almost $300 million have been liquidated. Shiba Inu also felt the pinch, with a decline of just less than 6%. It was actually early in the week that the slump began. I was feeling optimistic. A small rally was taking shape, but once May 12th arrived, all of a sudden, that momentum completely crumbled. Shiba Inusing with the crypto space as a whole. It has been a difficult 6 days since May 11th, with 5 of those days ending in the red, as many investors have decided to cash out while they still can. However, the most intriguing part begins at this point. There are approximately 34,000 wallets holding approximately 25 trillion Shiba Inu tokens, all within this extremely narrow price range. Exactly where Shiba Inu is sitting right now, according to the data, most of those token holders are just sitting there doing nothing. Therefore, there are a lot of them. They're barely making ends meet or are sitting on little losses. So here's what it implies. There is a large portion of the Shiba Inu supply that is currently in a state of uncertainty. People are observing, holding, and anticipating. Neither are they in a hurry to sell, and they also have no plans to purchase further at this time. Basically, it's a pressure cooker. A huge response can be on the horizon with only one decisive action. The major change has finally arrived. That much anticipation. Did we really observe every single whale activity? Things have recently become very serious. Arkham just reported that over $1.6 million worth of Shiba Inus were relocated. Yes, what you heard was accurate. A Coinbase hot wallet containing over 106 billion Shiba Inu coins was transferred to an anonymous address. Neither a small transaction nor the transfer of ownership by an unidentified user occurred here. Wow, this was huge. Why is this such a big deal? Let's figure it out. To start, day trading isn't the place for the Shiba Inu when an exchange like Coinbase pulls that much. A whale or an institution is probably intending to hold if this happens. Putting tokens in cold storage or a private wallet usually signifies a firm belief in the long term. They aren't in it for the short-term gain, perhaps anticipating a big rally in the future. They are gearing themselves to ride this out. And secondly, the receiver's wallet hasn't done anything with the money since receiving them, has no other tokens, and hasn't had any activity whatsoever. Strategic accumulation is clearly at work there. This is not a routine wallet shuffle for exchange or liquidity purposes. Someone is betting big on Shiba Inus and then doing nothing. That kind of unassuming assurance says a lot. So how does this relate to the price? To begin with, it reduces the amount that is available. There will be fewer Shiba Inus available for purchase or sale if more of them are removed from exchanges and put in kennels. All it comes down to is supply and demand. The price of Shiba Inu can rise sharply and rapidly if demand for them increases and supply decreases. Secondly, other investors usually take note of this type of action. Whales in particular. This is similar to a chain reaction. When a major player takes action, others soon follow suit. Trust is established. It helps to gain steam. A spark is kindled beneath the market as a result. But you know what? Just now one analyst confirmed all of this. Quite a bit. An MBT merchant who has been keeping tabs on Shiba Inus broke the news. No, the actual pump has not even turned on just yet. The spikes and hoopla we witnessed were, in his opinion, simply the beginning. What happens actually? The page is now loaded. He's claiming that the Shiba Inu has remained stagnant for some time due to a large invisible wall, or trend line. When it goes past that level, the bullish momentum will be in full swing. Currently it feels like a Coke bottle is being agitated. With all that buildup, it's going to explode the moment the cap is removed. From May 10th to the 19th, the price was completely unpredictable if you've been keeping tabs on it, from high to low, and back up again. It has been attempting to flee, but an invisible force has been dragging it back. There is resistance to that. People who leap in and out of the market too quickly, or who take profits too soon. That is the reason it has been dragging. The exciting part though is to come. The sky is still not falling. Despite all that, some important metrics for Shiba Inu have remained stable, plus one of those areas has passed 3 separate tests with flying colors. A triple bottom describes it. Plus once it drops, it usually indicates buyers are jumping in. As a general rule, when the floor is stable, it means that something larger is about to happen. Now take a look at this. In contrast to the whales, who have been stocking up, the regular investors, or little guys, have been gradually stepping back. According to Into the Blocks data, whale wallets have increased in size over the last month, while mid-sized investors have been selling off their holdings. It's out of this world. The market